Welcome back. Now for your 5-day weather forecast, we go outside to Rob Sykes.
Well, clear skies in the GTA today and tomorrow with the sun coming in and out. But today's high of -3 feels a little chillier thanks to the wind, bringing it down to -11. Now let's have a look at today's 5-day forecast. Like I said, tomorrow will be similar to today with a high of -4, but it could dip a bit lower, getting down to -13. Friday and Saturday we'll get some mixed precipitation with light rain, getting up to 80% chances of both, with highs of 3 and 4. Sunday and Monday, though, we'll be getting cooler again. Sunday's high will be 0, low of -7. And on Monday, it'll be a high of -4 and a low of -14. That's it for weather. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Rob. Now turning to national and international news. The latest federal poll suggests if an election were to be held, Stephen Harper's Conservatives could be in line for a majority government. The Ipsos Reid poll shows the Tories have the support of 43% of decided voters, gaining support from middle-income and foreign-born Canadians. The Liberals trail by 16 points at 27%, while the NDP has lost ground and sit at 13%. The Bloc Québécois hold 10% support and the Green Party 5%.
Ontario is taking the lead on developing guidelines to treat patients of a controversial multiple sclerosis treatment. The McGuinty government is setting up a panel of medical experts to establish standards of care for patients who travel outside of Canada to receive the treatment once they return home. Liberation therapy has not been approved in Canada. It is expected that the guidelines Ontario adopts could be initiated Canada-wide.
Shahbaz Bhatti, Pakistan's minorities minister, has been assassinated by self-described Taliban gunmen as he left his Islamabad home. Bhatti was known as a Christian critic of blasphemy laws in Pakistan and had long been working to reform the country's rules. The Associated Press reports 2 assassins sprayed the minister's car with gunfire this morning, striking him at least 8 times. The killers left leaflets at the scene claiming Bhatti was a Christian infidel.
A new review says, "Be happy, it's good for you." Researchers at the University of Illinois followed 5,000 students for more than 40 years, found that happy people tend to live longer, healthier lives than unhappy people. The study says the general well-being, including feeling positive, being stress-free, and not feeling depressed, all contribute to longevity and better health.
Apple has rolled out the 2nd-generation iPad today, more than 1 year after the original tablet was released. 1 million iPads were sold within the first 28 days of April last year. By January 2011, the iPad had sold approximately 15 million units. The iPad 2 is expected to be lighter, faster, and thinner. Unlike its predecessor, it will also feature 2 cameras, which will also allow users to shoot videos and take pictures. It will also be available in white. Apple's co-founder and chief executive Steve Jobs made a surprise appearance at the launch despite his indefinite leave to battle pancreatic cancer.
And now with your sports news, here's Arda Zakarian.
Humber basketball is shooting for gold this week as both the men's and women's teams take to the court in the OCAA Championships. Tonight, the Humber men's basketball team begin their quest for a 3rd consecutive OCAA title in the Final 8 tournament against the Seneca Sting. The Hawks finished the regular season in 1st place, going 17-1. The women also take to the court tonight in their first game of the tournament against Georgian College. The Lady Hawks finished 2nd in the East with a record of 11-3. The men play at 5 at Algoma University in Sault Ste. Marie, and the women play at 6 at Algonquin College in Ottawa. You can catch the games live on www.sportslive.ca. Some Humber badminton players are in Sackville, New Brunswick this week, playing for gold in the national championships. Tracy Wong, Renee Yip, and Alyssa Woon earned the chance to play for national gold after they each won gold in the OCAA championships. The tournament begins tomorrow and continues until Sunday at Mount Allison University. Looking at the pro leagues now. Last night, the Raptors stung the New Orleans Hornets 96-90. Jose Calderon led the Dinos with 22 points and 16 assists. This win might help the Raps sit a little more comfortably on their plane ride over to London, England. They will play the New Jersey Nets on Friday and Saturday night. It's all part of the NBA's attempt to increase international interest in basketball. Few short months ago, the playoffs were a pipe dream for the Maple Leafs. But after a strong February, they are just 6 points out of the playoffs, meaning they have a chance to make the postseason for the first time since the 2003-2004 season. The Buds are chasing Buffalo and Carolina while also trying to stay on top of the slumping Atlanta Thrashers, who have drastically fallen in the standings since the All-Star break. We asked Leaf fans at Humber if they think the Buds can pull it off.
My head says no, but my heart really wants them to. I think if they do, it's probably going to come down to like the last game of the season.
Absolutely not, 100% no.
I think they're going to do well. After the All-Star break, they came out pretty well, so I think they'll make it.
They just always crash under pressure. They never come through.
The chances, I just don't think they're there.
Personally, I don't think it's going to happen, but the journey is very exciting, and next year I think they definitely will.
The Buds will continue their playoff push tonight as they host the Pittsburgh Penguins at the ACC. That's all for sports. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Arda. After the break, we'll get the latest in entertainment from Sarah Jacob.
Coming up in entertainment, coal miners come to Toronto, Justin Bieber nears adulthood, and Charlie Sheen is, well, just plain Charlie Sheen.